meal. I was just going to bed, as a matter of fact. They're beautiful flowers.
Well, look, don't let me keep you up. I just called in to see how you were.
I'm glad to see you.
Well, actually, I was just leaving. I'll rinse this glass and a couple of other things.
Oh, look, I can do that if you like.
Vera, I really do appreciate you coming. It was a lovely dinner.
Look at this silly cat, look at its legs up in the air.
Oh, God. Have a look at the prophet of doom, would you?
Cheer up, Doreen. We've given it a wash and everything. It's probably cleaner than the lot of us put together.
Yeah.
Oh, you're never satisfied, are you?
I never said a word.
Yeah, and you'd better not either.
Hey?
Well, if one of the screws should just happen to wander in here and find it, we'd know who to put the finger on, wouldn't we?
Don't be so stupid. I'm going to the laundry.
You keep your mouth shut, Doreen.
Look, I've already told you what I think. It's dangerous for the little ones, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and we cleaned it up so you can stop worrying about all the little creepy crawlies.
Yeah, well, I bet its claws are still real grotty, and if it scratches one of the kids...
Oh, piss off, will ya? Come on, little...
Good morning, Miss Bennett.
Good morning.
Are you all right?
Of course.
I have a visit scheduled with Tracy.
You sign in over there. I'll get her. I'll send another officer to collect you.
G'day, Dor. What you doing? Making a rhubarb pie. What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon it's good being out of the joint just now, with the old baby away.
Yeah, well, I don't reckon maternity's that hot either.
You mean you're getting sick of those screaming kids?
Oh, the kids are okay. It's the mothers. They're mad as snakes, if you ask me. Them and their stupid rotten cat.
They still got it. I would have thought the screws would have found it by now.
Well, they haven't, and I bloody well hope they don't.
Why?
Well, you know who'll get blamed for lagging on them, don't you?
Oh, yeah, you made it a bit tough for yourself last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't mean any harm.
Oh, no, you didn't, Dor.
Well, what am I going to do about it, Lizzie?
I don't know. Why don't you just try and get rid of it yourself?
You two treat this place like a holiday camp, don't you? What are you doing here, Doreen?
I'm on my way to the laundry, Mr. Fletcher.
Yeah, me too.
You were supposed to have been there in the first place.
Call of nature, Mr. Fletcher.
On your way, Doreen. Not you, Lizzie.
Why not?
Well, your solicitor's here.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh.
Are they treating you all right?
Yes.
You're within your rights to complain if they don't. You know that, don't you?
There are no problems, really.
Good.
I got your card.
Oh, good. It's pretty crummy. It's the only one I could find.
Well, all places look the same on postcards.
Yeah, well, they are pretty much.
I didn't even know you were going away until I got the card.
Yeah, well, I got back as soon as I could. Trace, look, I suppose I've been pretty selfish over the years, and I'd like a chance to make it up to you.
What do you mean?
I want you to know that I'll always be here whenever you need me.
You know I need you.
We're going to be all right, Trace. I've arranged the business so there'll be no more traveling.
Seriously? Oh, Dad, that would be great.
We'll really settle down somewhere, here in town.
just start again, will you?
Well, when I came back from the laundry...
No, from when Chrissy came in. I think your part in this has been well established now, Doreen.
Well, Doreen was screaming.
What, when you came in?
No, before that. When I came in, she was giving her mouth to mouth. Well, at first I thought she'd gone mad, and then I saw the cat going on like a maniac.
Well, I suppose I chucked it pretty hard, Mr. Fletcher, but it gave me a hell of a fright.
How'd that damn cat get in here in the first place?
Well,
Mr. Fletcher?
She'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Positive. But just to reassure you, we'll have some tests done.
Chrissy, would you please explain how that cat happened to be in here?
Look, there's nothing to explain, Mr. Fletcher. We found the cat in the garden, Jane and me. Well, we just thought it would make a nice pet for the kids, that's all.
I thought you and Colton would have more sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's no good apologising to me. Just be thankful that she's still alive.
Oh, Doreen, I feel a real idiot. I wish I'd listened to you about the blasted cat.
oh, it doesn't matter. I was going on like a real goose. It's no wonder you gave me the boot.
I'm ever so glad you found her and not me. I wouldn't have known what to do. I probably would have done me block, killed the bloody cat. I would never have thought of mouth to mouth.
Oh, it wasn't anything much. I read it in one of them books. Hey, maybe there is something in it after all.
What?
Reading.
Oh, good. Send that up to me later. Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Davidson.
You're bright and early.
Yes, I want to get the appeal lodged as soon as possible.
What are Lizzie's chances?
I'd say they were extremely high.
Well, I thought the sentence was rather severe myself.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
How does Lizzie feel about it?
Well, I've told her that I'm very confident. I hope I've buoyed her spirits.
Good. Thank you for being so prompt.
Not at all, Mrs. Davidson. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good morning, Miss Bennett.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Davidson.
Julie not in?
She's just having coffee. I'm sitting in for her.
Oh, fine. Is everything under control?
Yes, except there was some trouble in maternity.
Oh, no, not Doreen and her books.
I don't think so. Mr. Fletcher's handling it. He did have to call in the nursing sister.
Well, who was hurt?
Well, I'm not certain anyone was. I'm sure Mr. Fletcher will let us know in due course. It's all rather garbled at the moment. Something to do with a cat.
A what?
A cat.
Oh, I don't believe this. As soon as possible, I want to see Mr. Fletcher and everyone concerned in my office.
Meg, it's Vera.
Hello, Vera. How are you?
I've just rung to let you know about dinner tonight.
Look, you mustn't feel obliged in any way.
The only thing is tonight I'm rostered on for a double shift.
Oh, well, please don't worry yourself, honestly.
Look, what I thought was I'll pop round and fix a meal and then come straight back to work.
Vera, you mustn't. You'll knock yourself out, and then we'd have 2 invalids instead of 1.
Look, it's no trouble.
Vera, please. Honestly, I'll be all right.
I see. Is Bob Morris coming around again?
No, of course not.
Well, it certainly sounds that way.
Well, I don't know. But perhaps he might call round. I really don't know.
You'll be all right without me then?
Vera?
I don't want to dwell on this. Frankly, I think the terrible shock has been reprimand enough, both for your foolish actions and your breach of regulations. I won't keep you any longer. Elizabeth's obviously had a very bad shock and probably needs you. You may go.
Thanks, Mrs. Davidson.
I want a word with you, Doreen. Just one other thing. Doreen's books turned out to be very useful, more than any of us anticipated. I think we all owe her an apology.
Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Davidson. I reckon I must have been driving them potty. They had every right to complain.
Yes, well, I hope that the incident has taught us all to be more tolerant. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Sit down, Doreen.
Thanks.
I wanted to congratulate you. It was a very dangerous situation.
Oh, anyone would have done it, I reckon.